Let's look at a fascinating insight into the upcoming Sukkot celebration. Hi, I'm Rabbi Bentzion Kravitz, founder of Jews for Judaism, speaking from Jerusalem. After reaffirming our connection with God on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, we demonstrate our trust in God by leaving the safety of our homes for the temporary outdoor dwelling, or sukkah. Its fragile roof of branches reminds us that true protection does not come from the structures we build, but from God Himself. During Sukkot, we read about the war of Gog and Magog in Ezekiel 38 through 39. While some religions see this as Armageddon or the apocalypse, Judaism views it differently. In fact, according to some opinions, the devastation of exile and the world wars has already fulfilled this prophecy. Nevertheless, we continue to face the spiritual struggle of Gog and Magog. Fittingly, Gog and Magog share the root of the Hebrew word for roof, Gog, symbolizing the false belief that security comes solely from our own efforts, putting a roof over our heads, so to speak, rather than from God. Dwelling in a sukkah proclaims our trust in God, as it says in Psalms 115 verse 9, trust in God, He is your helper and shield. Additionally, Psalm 100 verse 2 commands us to serve God with joy. And trusting in God arouses joy, as it says in Psalm 28 verse 7, my heart trusts in Him, therefore my heart rejoices. This expression of trust explains in part why Sukkot is called Zaman Simchatenu, the time of our rejoicing. So much so that our sages said that anyone who did not see the temple celebrations never saw joy in his life. However, joy must be directed properly. Because joy breaks boundaries, our sages instituted a respectful and mutually agreed upon separation of men and women during the temple's Sukkot celebration. They based this on Zechariah chapter 12 verses 10 through 12, which foretells that in the future the Jewish people will mourn their fallen martyrs, with men and women mourning separately. The sages understood that if separation is fitting at a funeral, it is even more necessary during the heightened joy of Sukkot. A correct reading of this text refutes a common missionary claim. Christian Bibles mistranslate Zechariah 12:10 as, they will look upon me whom they pierced, implying Jesus is both God and the one who is pierced. In truth, the Hebrew should be translated, they will look to me, God, concerning the martyrs who they pierced. An additional refutation is that Jesus never mourned with all the men and women separated. Even more revealing, in the New Testament, John 19 verses 34 through 37 states that it was a Roman soldier, not